What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, we take a cereal, put it on the tier list so you know how good it is. I'm your host, Tucker. In this episode, we're doing Raisin Bran, the Malt O Meal version. Like the Malt O Meal Frosted Flakes, this one matches the name of the inspiration cereal, Raisin Bran. But in both cases, it does kind of make sense because it is just kind of what it is. It's raisin and bran. I don't know, not a lot you can really work with there. But of course that means we can very clearly compare it to Raisin Bran, which we've done 6 of, all of which have gotten E's. So not looking great. We have gotten a D for Raisin Nut Bran just because they did a good job of covering the raisin and having it not be such a strong part. But that's not the case with this one. I expect this one to be fairly on par with the original Raisin Bran, but we'll see if something is different about this. But let's just open it up. This bag looks smaller than most of the others we've done, but it's pretty dense. Like, it's still 39 ounces. Jeez. There we go. Different opening. It was very thrown there, as you could see. It's not as smooth. There we go. Kind of like that though. That's like cool. Too bad more aren't like that. I guess it was kind of weird to pour. Maybe I shouldn't have. So, pro tip from me learned just now: don't open it all the way when you pour it. It's not. Doesn't seem effective. It doesn't make that much of a satisfying, like, snap together. Enough about the bag. So what we got here is various sized bran flakes, some various sized raisins. Raisins look to have plenty of sugar on them. I'm assuming that's sugar. So maybe that will help a bit. Let's find out. Tiny bit left. Okay. No, I need a good ratio of bran and raisin. Come on. Whatever. This is not all gonna. Some of this is gonna fall. So we got the normal bran that seems to need a lot of chewing, plus chewy raisin. So not off to a great start with that bite. Nothing that really brings me joy from that one. So I guess it's not unexpected, but I still have to, keep going. I'm over halfway through this bowl now, and I don't really have a ton to say. It's pretty much just what I thought it would be. It's some bran flakes that are just kind of whatever, they're there, and some raisins, which obviously not a huge fan of. So just kind of working my way through it. I don't think it's better than normal Raisin Bran. Like, nothing about this screams improvement at all. It also doesn't seem like that much of a knockoff. Like, it seems fairly close. Granted, again, I didn't love Raisin Bran, and I only finished those boxes after taking out all the raisins and kind of mixing them into one thing. So I can't really speak too well on, the brand versus brand aspect, because like a raisin's going to be a raisin no matter what. But overall, it doesn't seem that far off from the other Raisin Bran. All right, now let's try the milk. I expect a lot of the sugar to have fallen off the raisins into there, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I guess maybe there are raisin flavors going on, but yeah, kind of just a little bit more sugary milk. Yeah, kind of like the cereal itself. Not too exciting. Unfortunately, the Malt O Meal version of Raisin Bran is still raisin bland. So as you can tell, not super into this one. Pretty expected. Like, there was a part of me where I questioned, do I really need to do this? I think we all kind of know where it's going to end up. And now that I have now finished a bowl of it, I'm even more confident that, yeah, I was correct about where this is going to end up. It's pretty bland bran pieces, like really nothing going on with those. It's just bran. And then you got those raisins in there. Now we're pretty sugar coated, which I guess sort of helped a little, but it's still raisin, and that's still going to be the main thing you're getting in there. And just to repeat, don't love the chewiness of the raisin in the cereal. That's not for me. And I'm also not a huge fan of the flavor, so kind of a lose-lose for raisins in cereal, but it's kind of been the trend with them. So what I'm going to do is give Raisin Bran, the Malt O Meal version, an E. I think it's pretty obvious this is where it's going to end up. It's a very meh cereal for me. Like not really anything about this that I would want to have in a bowl again. Like, even if you took out the raisin and it was just the bran, again, pretty bland, so not enjoying that. And if you take out the bran, you just have raisins and milk, which doesn't sound appetizing. Like, I guess if that's what you want, all you want is an excuse to have some raisins and some milk, this will do it for you, but that's a very specific desire, so I don't think this is gonna hit for a lot of people. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and in the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've had Raisin Bran, Malt O Meal Edition, and what you thought about it. If you're a huge fan of traditional Raisin Bran, and you've had this, and you have a much stronger opinion about the difference between them, feel free to share that. I honestly wouldn't know that too well, since I don't have very much of this. So I'd be happy to hear if this is actually fairly close, or something about it's wildly off. That'd be interesting to hear. Or if this is your go-to and you think the other one's just unnecessary, like just stick with Malt O Meal the whole time, you could share that opinion too. But until next time, stay delicious.